Good morning students. In today's class we are going to see the next concept of knowing our numbers, that is large numbers in practice. Large numbers in practice. So students, in last class we have studied about international place value chart and Indian place value chart. Okay, we come to know how to read the numbers and how to write it. Okay, we solved exercise 1.1 also. See here large numbers in practice. Now see students, in earlier classes you have learned that we use centimeter as a unit of length. Okay, see for measuring the length of a pencil, width of a book, we will use centimeter. See our ruler has marks on every centimeter. Our ruler has marks on every centimeter. See, we use this centimeter to know the length of a pen, length of a pencil. Yes. But if you want to know what is the thickness of the pencil, what is the length of the thickness of the pencil, at that time centimeter is too big. Centimeter is too big. Say for that we are going to use millimeters. Now see 10 millimeters is equal to 1 centimeter. 1 centimeter. 10 millimeter we are going to make a 1 centimeter. Now see students, if you want to know the length of the pencil or width of the book, we will use in centimeter, right? Suppose I want to know the thickness of the pencil, centimeter is so big, at that time we will go for millimeter. Now see if I want to know the length of the classroom, if I want to know the length of the classroom, at that time this centimeter will be too small. At that time we will go for the meter. Yes or no? We know that 1 meter is equal to how much centimeter students? 1 meter is equal to 100 centimeter. 1 meter is nothing but 100 centimeter. If you write this meter in terms of millimeter, it will become a 1000 millimeter. See 10 millimeters is nothing but 1 centimeter. 1 meter is 100 centimeter. If you write this in terms of millimeter, it will become 1 meter is equal to 1000 millimeter. Now see, if I want to know the distance between the Pune and Delhi, if I want to know the distance between the Pune and Delhi, at that time this meter is so small. We will use a unit of length, that is nothing but a kilometer. Yes or no? 1 kilometer is equal to 1000 meter. 1 kilometer is nothing but 1000 meter. Now see students, you will go to the market to buy rice or wheat, okay, or jawar. In that time, which unit we will use? We will use kilogram. Yes or no? You will take 1 kg of rice or 2 kg of rice. We will use unit of length as what? Kg. 1 kilogram is equal to 1 kilogram is equal to what? 1000 grams. 1000 grams. So when we go to the market, we will tell to give 1 kg of rice, 2 kg of rice, yes or no? Now see here, if you want a small quantity of ginger, if you want a small quantity of ginger or chili powder, will you, see, if you want some little quantity, will you tell him to give 1 kg of chili powder, 1 kg of ginger? No, at that time we are going to use a milligram. See here, 1 gram is equal to 1000 milligrams. 1000 milligrams. 1 gram is equal to 1000 milligrams. Next here, now I will ask you, what is the capacity of water holding in the bucket? If I ask you, if any bucket is there, what is the capacity of water in the bucket? What is the capacity of, if I asked you, what is the capacity of a bucket for a holding water? At that time, what you will use? You use a liter. You will tell 20 liter, 30 liter. Yes or no? Now see here, the next quantity is liter. 1 liter is equal to 1000 milliliter. 1000 milliliters. Okay, this all you should have to know. That is 10 millimeters is equal to 1 centimeter. 1 meter is 100 centimeter, or you can tell 1000 millimeter. 1 kilometer is 1000 meter. 1 kilogram is nothing but 1000 grams. 1 gram is nothing but 1000 milligrams. Okay, and 1 liter is nothing but 1000 milliliters. Now see, student, centimeter in short form we can write cm. Okay, and meters you can write m. Kg, instead of writing full we can write kg. This is kilogram, kg. In short form kg, it is nothing but a kilogram. If we write g, it is a gram. ml means it is a milliliter. Just if we write l means that is a liter. Okay. Now based on this we are going to solve problems. Now what is the heading? I given large numbers in practice. We will see the application of number. We see the application of numbers. We will solve problems. Okay. The first problem is, problems population of Sundarnagar, population of Sundarnagar was 2,35,471 in the year 1991. In the year 1991. In the year 2001, it was found to be increased by 72,958. What was the population of the city in 2001. Now see a student's question. What is the question is that population of Sundarnagar was, okay, Sundarnagar population was 2,35,471 in the year 1991. So in the year 2001 it was found to be increased by. Now see, in 1991 the population was 2,35,471. In the year 2001 it was found to be increased. In 2001 it was increased by 72,958. What was the population of the city in 2001? See here, what they given? We have to find out here population of the city in 2001. Yes or no? Now see here, in 1991 the population was 2,35,471. In the year 2001 it was found to be increased. Increased means we have to do addition. Yes or no? Now see here, population of the city in 2001 is equal to population of the city in 1991 plus increase in population. So what was the population of the city in 1991? It was 2,35,471. Okay. Again, how much increase in population? It was 72,958. Now we will do the addition. 8 plus 1 is 9, 7 plus 5 is 12, 9 plus 1 is 10, 10 plus 4 is 14, 5 plus 1 is 6, 6 plus 2 is 7, 8, 7 plus 3 is 10, 2 plus 1 is 3. What was the population of the city in 2001? The population of the city in 2001 was 3,08,429. It is 3,08,429. So this was the population in 2000. Now see students, next question. In one state, the number of bicycles sold in the year 2002 to 2003 was 7,43,000. Okay, in one state, in the year 2002 to 2003, 7,43,000 bicycles were sold. In the year 2003 to 2004, the number of bicycles sold was 8,100,000. In which year were more bicycles sold? Definitely, you tell me this number is bigger or this number is bigger. Definitely 8,100,000 is bigger. Okay, we can tell that in the year 2003 to 2004 more bicycles were sold. And how many more? How many more? We have to find out it. See, I take solution. Clearly 8,100,000 is greater than 7,43,000. Therefore, more bicycles were sold in the year which is that 2003 to 2004. Clearly 8,100,000 is greater than 7,43,000. Therefore, more bicycles were sold in the year 2003 to 2004. Now, they ask how many more. What we will do? Now, we will do this subtraction. See how many more? 8,100,000 minus 7,43,000. 0, here 0, 0, 1. 10 minus 3 is here 0 is there, we will borrow 1, it will become 10. 10 minus 3 is 7, here became 9. 9 minus 4 is 5, right? Here 7 minus 7 is 0. How many more? 57,100. Okay, what we can write? Therefore, 57,100 more bicycles sold in the year 2003 to 2004. 2003 to 2004. Okay, this was the solution. So we will go to the next question. The third question tells us that the town newspaper is published every day. Okay, one copy has 12 pages. What are they given? One copy has 12 pages. Every day 11,980 copies are printed. See here, one copy has 12 pages. They are asked, say one copy, say solution. Each copy has 12 pages. Each copy has 12 pages. Okay. Every day 11,980 copies are printed, it seems. How many total pages are printed every day? See here, each copy has 12 pages. Therefore, 11,980 copies have 11,980 into 12 pages. Yes or no, students? Each copy has 12 pages. Therefore, 11,900 copy has how much pages? We have to do here multiplication. See here now, 11,980 into 12. 2 zeros are 0, 8 2s are 16, 9 2s are 18, 18 plus 1 is 19, 2 1s are 2, 2 plus 1 is 3, 2 1s are 2. Here it will become 1 zeros are 0, 1 8s are 8, 1 9s are 9, 1 1s are 1, 1 1s are 1. What is the total answer? 6. 8 plus 9 is 17. 9 plus 1 is 10. 10 plus 3 is 13. 2 plus 1 is 3. 3 plus 1 is 4. Here 1. What we can tell here? 11,900 copies have 11,980 into 12 we have done. Now see how it is. How many copies were printed? 1,43,760. We have to do here multiplication. Okay. Next we will see the fourth problem. Now see here students. Fourth question tells us that the number of sheets of paper available for making notebook is 75,000. See here, the number of sheets are available for making notebook is 75,000. 75,000 sheets are available for making notebook. Okay. each sheet makes 8 pages of a notebook. See here, one sheet, okay, each sheet makes 8 pages. One sheet means it will contain 8 pages. Okay, we have 75,000 sheets. Yes or no? Means 75,000 sheets make how many pages? What do we have to do here? Multiplication. Okay. Each sheet makes 8 pages of a notebook. Each notebook contains 200 pages. First we will find out this. How many pages? It will 75,000 sheets will contain how many pages we will see. See a solution. See, each sheet contains 8 pages. Each sheet contains 8 pages. Therefore, 75,000 sheet contains 75,000 into 8 pages. Yes or no? Now find out now. Do the multiplication. 75,000 into 8. 8 zeros are 0, 0, 0. 8 5s is 40. 7 8s are 56. 56 plus 4 is 60. See here, 75,000 sheet contains 6 lakh papers. Hence, what we can write? Hence, 75,000 sheets contains 6 lakh pages. Okay. Now see here. How many? Each notebook contains 200 pages. If you want to make one notebook, it will contain 200 pages. Okay. How many notebooks can be made from the paper available? See here. Each notebook contains how many? 200. Each notebook contains 200 pages. Now we have to find out how many notebook we can do by taking 6 lakh pages. Okay. See here, each notebook contains 200 pages. Therefore 6 lakh pages will become what we have to do? Each notebook contains 200 pages. For making one notebook 200 pages, total pages we have 6 lakh. Then how many notebook we can make? What we have to do here? Division we have to do. 6 lakh pages will become 6 lakh divided by 200 pages. 200. Therefore 6 lakh pages will become 6 lakh divided by 200 notebooks. They told how many notebook we can make by using 6 lakh pages. Say now, see here, 6 lakh divided by what it is? 200. Now see here, 200 3s is 600. Yes or no? Here 3 zeros we can write. Therefore Therefore 3000 notebooks, 3000 notebooks can be made by using 6 lakh pages. ऐसा ना? Therefore 3000 notebooks can be made by using 6 lakh pages. Okay, we'll see in our next problem. Now see students, we will solve exercise 1.2 first problem. See here, a book exhibition was held for 4 days. A book exhibition was there, it was held for 4 days in a school. The number of tickets sold at the counter on the first, second, third and final day was respectively 1094, 1812, 2050, 2751. Find the total number of tickets sold on all the 4 days. See, in school book exhibition was there. Okay, in first day tickets, how many were sold? It was 1094. In second day 1812. In third day 2050. In fourth day 2751. We have to find the total number of tickets sold on all the 4 days. The solution. They told find the total number of tickets. Find the total means we have to do addition. We have to do addition for the 4 days. How many tickets were sold? We have to do the addition. Total how many tickets were sold? We have to find out here. See here, number of tickets sold on first day. How many tickets were sold in first day? It is 1094. Okay. Number of tickets sold in second day. Number of tickets sold in second day. How many tickets were sold in second day? That is 1812. Now we will see in third day how many it was sold. Number of tickets sold in third day. How many tickets were sold in third day? It is 2050. In fourth day, number of tickets sold in fourth day. Fourth day is equal to 2751. Now what they told? Find the total number of tickets sold. Therefore total number of tickets sold, okay, sold on all the 4 days is equal to, do the addition, 1094 plus 1812, 2050, 2751. 4 plus 2 is 6, 6 plus 1 is 7, 9 plus 1 is 10, 10 plus 5 is 15, 15 plus 5 is 20, 8 plus 2 is 10, 10 plus 7 is 17, 1, say 2, 4, 5, 6, 7. Say how many tickets were sold? 7,707. Total number of tickets sold on all the 4 days is 7,707. Next we will see the second question. See the next question. Shekhar is a famous cricket player. Okay, Shekhar is a famous cricket player. He has so far scored 6,980 runs in test matches. He has scored 6,980 runs in test matches. He wishes to complete 10,000 runs, but he wanted to complete 10,000 runs. How many more runs does he need? See here, Shekhar has scored this much of runs in test matches, but he wishes to complete 10,000 runs. How many more runs does he need? Still how many more he need? What we will do? We will do the subtraction. Yes or no? 10,000 minus 6,980. We will find out how many more he want. Solution. Shekhar scored 6,980 runs in test matches. He wishes to complete 10,000 runs. Okay, therefore total number of runs he need, therefore total number of runs he need to score 10,000 runs was 10,000 minus he wishes to complete 10,000 runs, therefore total number of runs needed by him is equal to, what we have to do? We are going to do subtraction, that is 10,000 minus 6,980. See, sorry, 0 minus 0 is 0, 10 here, 0 is there, we will take carry, we will borrow. 10 minus 8 is 2, 8 will become 9, 9 minus 9 is 0, again it will become 9, 9 minus 6 is 3. Yes, therefore total number of runs needed by him is 3020. Okay, we will see the next question. Now see next question, students. In an election, the successful candidate registered 5,77,500 votes. Okay, in an election, successful candidates register how many votes? 5,77,500, and his nearest rival secured 3,48,700 votes. By what margin did the successful candidate win the election. Means, see here, successful candidate registered this much votes, that is 5,77,500, and the nearest rival scored 3,48,700 votes. We have to say by how many votes the successful candidate win the election. See here, solution, number of votes secured by successful candidate. What is that? Successful candidate is equal to how many votes? 5,77,500, and number of votes secured by nearest rival. How much that? It is 3,48,700. Therefore, margin of votes to win the election. What we have to do? We have to do a subtraction. Yes or no? By what margin successful candidate has won the election? Now see, is equal to 5,77,500 minus 3,48,700. Here 0, 0. 15 minus 7 is 8. Okay, here it will become 16, right? 16 minus 8 is 8, and here will become 6. 6 minus 4 is 2. 5 minus 3 is 2. Give the commas. Margin of votes to win the election is 2,28,800. What is that? 2,28,800. We will see the next problem. Now see here student, fifth question we will solve here. Find the difference between the greatest and the least numbers that can be written using the digits. See here, they have given here digits. What we have to do? We have to find the difference between the greatest and the least number. See here, what are the given digits? Given digits are, which are those? 6, 2, 7, 4, 3. What is the difference between the greatest number and least number? See how to find out greatest number? Greatest number. See, go on writing in these digits in descending order. We will get a greatest number. See here, 7, 6, 4, 3, 2. This is a greatest number. And what about smallest number? Smallest number is equal to, write this in a ascending order, that is 2, 3, 4, 6, 7. This is nothing but a least number. Now we have to find the difference. Therefore, difference is equal to 76,432 minus 23,467. So 12 minus 7 is 5. Okay. Now this will become 12. 12 minus 6 is 6. Here this will become 13. 8. Okay. It will become 5. 5 minus 3 is 2. 7 minus 2 is 5. What is the difference? It is 52,865. Okay, in next class we will solve the next problems that are from 6th onwards. Okay, see you in the next class. Thank you.